So let's take a look at Georgia because the Dogs are also pushing for that number one class, and they got some guys that are be coming off the board pretty soon. We'll start with edge Bryce Davis. Now he's going to make his decision on July 20th. He's been trending towards the Dogs for quite a while, but it looks like Clemson making a push here.
Yeah, I think it's Clemson, Georgia down the stretch here. Georgia was the program that I liked in the spring, but as he gets closer to his decision date, I think that official visit to Clemson the first weekend in June was a humongous needle mover for just how he felt like he fit in with the program and how Dabo Sweeney treats his players, how families are treated around the Clemson football program. I think that was a big needle mover in addition to just Clemson's track record of developing front seven players. We're starting to see Georgia fill up on the edge with Isaiah Gibson and Darren Akinabong. They would love to add Bryce Davis to that mix, but I think Clemson is the program that's really starting to rise there. Now, Georgia's going to continue to push hard there leading up to the decision day, but Clemson has momentum.
All right, Juan Gaston, he's a massive offensive lineman. He's going to come off the board on August 2nd. Now, he took a bunch of visits. Georgia made a good impression on him early, but he took a bunch of visits, and it seemed like he had interest in everywhere he went. But on August 2nd, what are you expecting him to do?
I like where Georgia stands. My on 3 RPM is in favor of the Bulldogs. And talking to sources right after we broke the news on his decision date, I still like where Georgia stands for Juan Gaston. Tennessee, Oregon, Florida State, some of the program trying to make that one interesting. But I think that Georgia has a stranglehold on that recruitment going into August 2nd.
All right, and then this weekend, July 14th, safety Rashad Johnson, who's out of the state of Florida, is going to make his decision right here on the On3 Recruits channel. You guys make sure you're subscribed so you can watch that and break that down for us. Does Georgia have a shot to go into the state of Florida and pull one of the top safeties?
Yeah, I think that they're the team to beat for Rashad Johnson. I think that they're the team to beat for Jalen Morgan, who's committing later today. And they flipped Shamari Earls from South Carolina yesterday. So defensive back recruiting on a real heater right now for Dante Williams and the Georgia Bulldogs. And I think when Rashad Johnson steps to the mic, he too will select Georgia.
All right, well, those are the dates that we know, but also, there's some smoke that defensive lineman, five-star Justice Terry, who recently decommitted from USC, could be making a decision soon. Do you think that the Dogs have this one wrapped up if he is ready?
Well, I think this is a recruitment that's definitely coming full circle. He was an early Georgia commit that flipped to USC in the spring, but decommitted this summer. Georgia quickly trending on the On3 RPM. After that, he took his official visit the first weekend in May to Athens. He's been there a couple times since that USC commitment. And all the intel says that Georgia is the heavy favorite for Justice Terry. He has talked about taking his decision into the fall, but this is one where I wouldn't be surprised if it ended at any point.
They just landed Isaiah Gibson, Justice Terry trending in that way, Elijah Griffin. This defensive line class could be historically good for the Dogs. Georgia fans, tap in. Let us know how you feeling about this class. Will it be number one when it's all said and done? Let us know. Comment section below.